I cannot stress the importance of people making sure that they look at the actions of others and look at how they produce their life in order to decide whether or not they want that person to be a part of their life. It's not all about words. And even though we lived in a technologically advanced society, economically advanced society, whatever advanced society you want to classify this as, there's still some of us that are swayed by sweet talk and calm words. We're still getting our ears tickled, and it needs to stop. That level of being a naive can get you into a lot of hurt. I'm old enough to know now that you can talk until the cows come home. But if you're not living what you're speaking, I can't take you seriously. Because I've been on both sides of this. And what happens is that people, they base their hopes and perceptions about what you say, but when they find out that you're living contrary to what you say, the level of disappointment could be permanent. Some people might let it go and might forgive you for it, but some people won't. And as I stated before, I lived on both sides of this. There are some people in my life back in the day when I was running the game, and I've accepted the fact that they might not ever forgive me. They might not ever take me seriously. And I'm not upset about that because I understand the level of disappointment and frustration that what they went through. I get it. I'm not hurt. I'm not angry. Because I took the time to study human emotions. I took the time to understand how the brain processes feelings. I took the time to learn these things. And had I not gotten the education on how to learn how mental processes and emotions work, I wouldn't have been able to understand the simple fact that some people are not going to let it go. For some people, there are certain deal breakers that are permanent, and that is the truth for all of us. I'm not going to chase anybody with a cardboard sign saying, "Pay attention to me, look at me." That's not necessary. I'm on this channel and I'm expressing my concerns about different things in life and trying to help people with better communication and try to help them with their life goals, help them with their unresolved issues. I'm not doing it because I want somebody to look at me. That is so shallow. I'm doing it because I received a universal calling to speak on certain things. And even though I have heard and I have subscribed to a lot of people on social media, I've read books, I've listened to podcasts, but there are certain subjects that have not been brought up for whatever reason. And I want to lead voice to that. So if I could only reach one person, I'm satisfied with that. I'm okay with that. But back to what I was saying about people who talk a good game. That's all it is talk. And a lot of people do it because, number one, they really want to live that life, but they can't live it or don't know how to live it. Or number two, they want to impress others so bad and receive the approval of people so bad that they don't know anything else to do but to talk a big game. And number three, some of them, they actually believe that they talk this game big enough and loud enough to as many people as possible that they can talk it into reality. Now, yes, I do believe in speaking things into existence, but see, there's a fine line between speaking things into existence and talking up a big game. There's a fine line. It's all about intent. It's all about how much work you're willing to put into the situation. You know, I'm coming across a lot of people who are seeking that spiritual enlightenment, who are studying the universal purpose, who who are practicing their universal purpose. They're lifelong learners, lifelong study people. These are people who are constantly trying to figure out society and the universe and spirituality and, just basic things that we have to deal with every single day. And they're trying to study and be more productive and be better than they were the day before. That's their goal every single day. What can I learn today to have a better life than I had yesterday? I'm thankful for that life, but they're constantly leveling up internally. And that's a beautiful thing. But sometimes they kind of get caught up in some doctrine that does not serve them very well, and they don't understand that. Don't let your hunger for learning blind your eyes to false teachings. Don't let it blind your eyes to false doctrine. Because there are some people that are seeking out people who want to learn just to follow their cause. Look for the fruit. Look and see how these people are living. See how they're treating their families. See how they're treating their jobs. See what they're doing as far as their life goals, if they have any life goals. See their fruit. See their attitudes when they approach other people. A good prophet does not discriminate between different types of people. If they have a real connection with their Creator, they understand that their Creator created different people in this world, of different backgrounds, of different religions, and of different ethnicities. They understand that. And because of their love of their Creator, they will show love to these people. I touched on before about people with racial tendencies, about their attitudes. That's a very narrow way of thinking. So I ask you, be careful who you prescribe to as far as doctrine. Don't let your desire for knowledge cloud common sense. Use your own judgment. If something doesn't feel right that's coming out of someone's mouth, and it just doesn't strike you the right way, it doesn't matter how they look or how they sound. If it doesn't strike you right away, that's your spirit telling you right there to turn it off. Turn it off. And sometimes it could just be a few seconds. Trust your instincts. Learn to let your spirit guide you. It can save your life.